Good evening, and I welcome you, students. Important thing what we are doing, atoms and molecules. And last time we have done very important thing. What we told you, what is valency? Can you tell me, student, what is valency? Some recap, some revision is always important, student. What do you mean by valency, students? What is valency, student? If we ask you this question, what is valency, students? We did it last time. What is valency? We said combining capacity of the element. And when I said, okay, tell me what is the valency of an element like oxygen? Tell me what is the valency of oxygen?
2.
2. Why? It combines with 2 atoms of hydrogen.
Yes.
And we will give more answer in more detail as we move to higher classes. And then for carbon, what was the valency of carbon? We talked of valency. We talked of the valency of the elements. Carbon, what is the valency of the carbon?
1.
Carbon valency 1, wrong. Carbon valency is not 1. Carbon valency is 4. Combining capacity of the element. Carbon combines with 4 atoms of hydrogen to form CH4, for example. What is the valency of nitrogen, students? What is the valency of? Huh? What is the valency? Wrong. Valency of nitrogen is 3. You are aware of a compound ammonia NH3. Valency, when I said valency of oxygen, what we discussed last time, very important, student, valency of oxygen. When I talked of valency of oxygen, you are saying 2, it combines with 2 atoms of hydrogen. When I say what is the valency of nitrogen, you are saying 3 because you know nitrogen is combining with 3 atoms of hydrogen, 3 atoms of hydrogen. Valency of nitrogen is 3. Then I said what is the valency of carbon? We are saying valency of carbon is 4. It is forming CH4. So this is the combining capacity of the element. But for ions, student, when I came to ions, what is the valence of an ion? What is the valency of ions, student? All this is important when we write the formulas of the compound. What is the valency of the ions? How do we define the valency of the ions? If there is a charge on the ion, what is the valency of an ion? Which is equal to charge on the ion. Am I right? Be with me, students. Be with me. For example, magnesium 2 plus. What is the valence of magnesium 2 plus? What is the charge? So if I say what 2 is the valency, student, you are saying valency is 2. If I say CO3 2 minus, I say what is the valency of carbonate? How much charge is there? 2 minus. So you are saying it's, we write it something like plus 2, and here you are writing minus 2. So the valency is actually 2. The number is 2. So we have discussed all these things. We have shown you the radicals, acidic and basic radicals. We have shown you the charge on the cations and charge on the anions. What was the purpose of that? Tell me. The purpose was that we should be able to write the chemical formula of the compound. Most important point in chemistry, student. How to write the chemical formula of the compound. Very important. And this formula is what we use throughout our life. 10th, 11th, 12th, BSc, MSc, PhD, chemistry. Research, everywhere, what we are using formulas of the compound. But I can't write the arbitrarily formula. There has to be some method of writing the chemical formulas of the compound. And in this class, what we have been teaching you, student, that how to write the chemical formulas. So what method? I showed you a very simple trick of crisscross method, that we balance the valencies. We balance the valencies. That is how we write the chemical formulas. In our previous lecture, those who are not confident, students can watch the previous lecture. Very important, very important. There will be plenty of questions on that. How to write the chemical formula of compound is very important. And if a chemical formula is given, what is the valency? We also showed you how to find the valency if the chemical formula is known. Am I tell me yes or no? Was it done in previous lecture? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
All right. So we should do a lot of practice of these students, because this is the basis of chemistry, what we are doing. Everything we write in terms of formula. And formula, there is a set system of writing the formula, and the tricks which we have shown already. Very simple. Now here are some of the questions, students, based on that which we are going to solve, and then we proceed further. The important is, what is the question? Write down the formula of student. The answer 1. You have 1 minute for write the formula of sodium oxide, student. Formula of sodium oxide. Okay, I give you 1 minute, students, to answer the question. Do not use shortcut method, student, then you will be in trouble. Always apply the rules which we have told you, valencies of these ions, and then you can write the formulas. What is the answer coming, students? You have 1 minute to answer a question. 1 minute to answer a question, students. Here are some of the important questions. What is the answer coming?
Na2O.
Tell me, you have sodium. And you have oxygen. What is the valency of sodium, students?
1.
1. What is the valency of oxygen?
2.
2. Then you are doing what we are doing, student, crisscross method. 2 will go with sodium and 1 will go with oxygen. Then what it becomes? Na2O. So this is the formula of sodium oxide, student, sodium oxide. If I say the formula of sodium oxide is Na2O, another question can be, you are given, for example, I am saying formula Na2O, find the valency of sodium. Okay? This question can be given to you, students, now. You have 1 minute. Again, everything 1 minute. Okay, try it. How will you calculate? Here you know it, but how will you do it? How we did it last time, student? Sodium and oxygen. Let the valency be X. And the valency of oxygen is 2. You know about it. Then what is the formula becoming? Na2OX. Na2OX. Right? So we have to find the
Yes,
value
sir.
of X. Find X when Na2OX is equal to Na2O. What will be the value of X in this case? So that this is satisfied. Implies X is equal to what it means. What will be the value of X? Na2,
4.
you want Na2O, you want 1, so X is equal to 1. Therefore, you can say that valency of sodium is how much? 1 in the case of Na2O. So we can go reverse. Question can be put in any way. It's by practice we are able to do it. Next question is coming. Number 2. Write the formula of aluminium chloride. You have 1 minute to answer the question. Write the formula of aluminium chloride. How to write the formula of aluminium chloride? What is the answer? What is the valency of aluminium? What is the valency of aluminium, students?
3.
3. What is the valency of Cl?
1.
1. We have given it, we said we should remember that 1 will go with aluminium and 3A will go with Cl. What will be the formula become? Al?
Cl3.
AlCl3. Okay, students, next question is coming on the screen. Write the formula of sodium sulfide. Again, you have 1 minute to answer the question. Sodium sulfide. You have sodium and you have sulfur, student. What is the valency of sodium?
1.
What is the valency of sulfur?
2.
2. Sulfur and oxygen are in the same group in the periodic table. There is a way to remember these things. They are coming in the same group, sulfur and oxygen. Therefore, When we do it, we should learn all these things. The more questions we do, the more we learn, and these are very important. Now 2 will go with sodium and 1 will go with sulfur. Then what will be the answer?
Na2S.
Na2S. Okay. Next question, number 4th question. Write the formula of magnesium hydroxide, students. I will say, oh water, heal me, and sip water. All right. Formula of magnesium hydroxide. Magnesium hydroxide. Whatever rules we have told you, apply those rules. What is the answer coming, students? What is the valency of magnesium?
2.
Magnesium valency 2. And what is OH? What is the valency of OH? OH is hydroxide ion. 1. 1 will go with magnesium and 2 will go with OH because it is not a single atom. It is a polyatomic. So how do we represent the formula then? Mg, we will put parenthesis and 2. So this is the formula of magnesium hydroxide. Note down everything. This is how we do the questions. This is how we will solve the question and try to learn everything. It is important. Now he says the questions are coming like write down the names of the compounds. You have to write down the names of the compounds, student. How will we answer this question, student? If I take first Al2SO4 3, student, what will be the name of this compound? How do we write the names? What we there is a cation and there is an anion. Cation is written first, then anion is written. What will be the name of this compound? It is made up of what? It has aluminium and it has sulfate ions. This compound is made up of aluminium and sulfate ions. So what will be the name of this compound, students? This will be, which will be written first, sulfate or aluminium?
Aluminium.
Aluminium, cation. So what we say? Aluminium sulfate. Aluminium sulfate. Second question is coming, students. CaCl2. How will we write the name of this? This has calcium 2 plus and chloride ions, positive and negative, positive and negative. There is a cation and there is an anion in the ionic compounds. As we told you, students, what will be the name of this?
Calcium chloride.
So we will write calcium first. Ca is calcium chloride. Calcium chloride. Next question is coming on the screen. K2SO4. What will be the name of this K2SO4? What are the ions? Valency of potassium 1, sulfate ion, valency of sulfate is 2. What will be the name of this compound?
Potassium sulfate.
Potassium sulfate. Okay, very good. Next question we are coming on the screen. KNO3 students. What will be the name of this compound? What are the ions? Potassium and nitrate. What do we write, student? Potassium nitrate. Potassium nitrate. Next question is coming. Calcium carbonate. So what will be the name of this? Ca, and this is CO3. How do we write? What is the valency? These are the ions. What will be the name of this?
Calcium carbonate.
Calcium carbonate, students. Some compounds have common names which you will learn also as you proceed higher. Common names are there. We will tell you. So this is how we are able to write the chemical formulas, or from chemical formulas to name of the compounds. Name of the compounds. But we have to learn, I tell you, learn the table of the valencies. They are very, very important, and valency of the elements and valency of the ions, and using them, the short trick we have told you, crisscross method. We can easily write the formula of the compounds. Okay, proceed further, student. Another question is asked in the NCERT book. He says, what is meant by the term chemical formula? What answer you will give? What is a chemical formula, students? What is a chemical formula? When I say CO3 is a chemical formula, this is a chemical formula of which calcium carbonate you are saying. What is a calcium carbonate? If I say, you are saying water, I said you are saying the chemical formula of water is H2O. Is it right?
Yes, sir.
If I say carbon dioxide, student, you are saying the chemical formula of this is CO2. Then I say, you are saying, if I say, okay, calcium carbonate, what is the chemical formula? What is the chemical formula of calcium carbonate? CaCO3. I am saying oxygen, student. What is the chemical formula of oxygen?
O2.
O2. What it means? What is O2? What is this? This is a molecule of an element. Molecule of an element. What is this? This is also a molecule, but molecule of what we defined? Molecule of a compound. Did we explain to you in the previous lectures in YouTube? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So molecules of an element can be there, molecules of a compound can be there. So we are representing them not by full name, but by a symbolic representation. So you can say that chemical formula is what we can say. Chemical formula is symbolic representation. Symbolic representation of molecule of an element or molecule of a compound Am I right?
Yes, sir.
I am not trying to mug anything, student. I am just trying to create my own definition. Once we know it, once we learn it, then we can make our definitions. This is our idea, that you should not cram, you should not mug the things. You should try to learn them, and by learning, we will be able to enjoy the subject and will be able to solve all the questions. All the questions. Note down each and everything, each and every point, everything is important. Another question is coming, students. What is that? How many atoms are present? We have told you one concept in our previous lectures, atomicity. Did we tell you what is atomicity, students?
Yes, sir.
What is atomicity?
The number of atoms in a
If I say
molecule.
H2, what is the atomicity of H2?
2.
If I say He, what is the atomicity?
1.
One, only one atom. If I say O3, what is the atomicity?
3.
If I write H2O, what is the atomicity?
3.
3. One atom plus 2. If I write P4, what is the atomicity?
4.
4. You won't believe such questions have been asked in very higher classes. Higher classes, I'm saying. You are only in 9th. The more you learn, the better you are, students. But learn with examples. Learn with examples. Learn with examples. It will be easier. We are not going to cram the things. As I said, we want to learn, not the mug the things. How many atoms are present? Now the question is, student, in H2S molecule, how many atoms are there? Tell me, how many atoms are there?
3.
2 hydrogen, 2 and sulfur 1. Total 3 atoms. Okay? And second, PO4 3 minus. This is an ion, phosphate ion. This is a phosphate ion. How many atoms are there? Phosphorus 1 and oxygen
4.
4 oxygen. Total
5.
5 atoms. Polyatomic species. Polyatomic. Polyatomic means polyatomic ions. We told you about ions, and then we said there are polyatomic species or polyatomic ions which have more than one atom. More than one atom. Everything will be simple and clear if we understand. That is our idea, that we must understand each and everything absolutely clearly, students. Absolutely clearly. Okay. Coming to another important thing, student. Now we're talking up to now. Last time we have told you what is an atomic mass. Figure. What is an atomic mass? What is your answer, student? We defined, student, atomic mass. Mass of an atom. What is the definition of atomic mass? Can you tell me, students?
The atomic mass is the mass of an atom.
Mass of an atom. That's all. Is that the definition we gave you? That is what I am asking. What do you mean by mass of an atom? How do you calculate the mass of an atom? How did you calculate the mass of an atom, students? What definition we gave you? We talked of atomic mass unit as AMU or U. What did it mean? What do you mean by U? What is the meaning of atomic mass unit? What definition we gave you? 1U is what is 1U, student? Mass of the 1U is 1/12th the atomic mass of carbon. Relative to the, which scale was chosen for finding the relative atomic scale? Relative atomic mass, carbon 12. And we told you what is the value of that also. It was very, very small. 1U number we defined what is atomic mass unit. Did we? Yes or no in our previous lecture?
Yes, sir.
This question will be there in the paper. What is U? Now, that is the mass of an atom. But when you have just seen molecules are formed, What I'm saying, when students, molecules are formed, molecules have one atom only or more than that?
More than that.
Molecule is made up of 2 or 3 or more atoms. Okay? It is made up of 2 or more atoms. The atoms could be same or different. Molecules of elements or molecules of the compounds. So how will we find the molecular mass? I'm talking of the molecular mass now. What do you mean by mass of the molecule, student? If I add the atomic masses, those values which we have a table now, which are given, then what we can get? The mass of a molecule? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
But how do we define the atomic mass? We already told you it is with respect to, relative to carbon 12 unit. The carbon 12 is given 12 units and one atom will, 1 AMU will be 1/12 the mass of the carbon. So the mass of a molecule is equal to sum of the masses of all atoms contained in a molecule. Now there will be questions on that. We will give you molecules and ask you to find the molecular mass. For example, student, for example, I am saying find the molecular mass of H2O. Now what is the question? Question is, student, you have to find the molecular mass of H2O. I am saying find the molecular mass of H2O. If I add sum the masses of 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom, what will I get? Mass of the H2O. So I should know what is the atomic mass of hydrogen, 1 atom. What is the atomic mass of hydrogen? I have given you a table, at least 1 to 20 should be known to us. How much is the atomic mass of hydrogen? 1 atom. Tell me,
Yes, sir.
Do you remember in U? We said U. How much is hydrogen? 1 U.
Yes, sir.
And what about oxygen? We gave
16 U.
16 U. So the atomic mass of 1 atom, this is 1 U means 1 atom of hydrogen. 1 atom of hydrogen is equal to 1 U. 1 atom of oxygen is equal to how much? 16 U. 1 atom of oxygen is 16 times heavier than the hydrogen. That's what we are saying. How much? 16 times. Now, if I have to find the molecular mass of H2, how will I calculate? I will say there are 2 atoms of hydrogen. How many? 2 into the mass of 1 atom of hydrogen. How much is that? 1 U. Mass of 1 atom of hydrogen. Plus mass of 1 atom of oxygen. How much is that? 16 U. What is the answer coming now? 2 U plus 16 U. How much? 18 U. What did it mean, student? The molecular mass means mass of 1 molecule of H2O. What is this? Mass of 1 molecule, I am saying. 1 molecule of H2O is how much? 18 U. You know 1 U is very, very small number. We have given the value also 10 minus. It was of the order of 10 minus 24 grams. That is the mass of 1 molecule of water. Next question he says, calculate the molecular mass of what we are calculating, molecular masses. What we are calculating, student, molecular masses. Calculate the molecular mass of HNO3. You have 1 to 2 minutes to answer the question. Find the molecular mass of HNO3, students. How to find the molecular mass? What is the atomic mass of hydrogen? These values you already know. Atomic mass of hydrogen, 1 U oxygen. And what is the atomic mass of nitrogen? How much is that? 14 U. 14U. Then what will be this? One hydrogen is how much? 1U. Plus one nitrogen is 14U. How much? 3 oxygen? 3 into 16U. What is the answer coming? 1 plus 14 plus 48. How much is that? What is the answer?
63U.
63U. So what is this? This is the mass of what I have calculated. One molecule of HNO3. And I have used the relative atomic scale which is given. If I say what is the mass of 10 molecules of HNO3, then what will be the answer? Supposing we say find the mass of 25 molecules of HNO3. What will you do then? Tell me.
63 into 25.
25 into 63 U. So this is how we calculate the mass. If I say what is the mass of 1000 molecules, these are very small numbers, students. We will tell you what is important when we will be talking about mole concept. These numbers are very, very small, but this is the method how to calculate the molecular masses. If I give another question, student, find the molecular mass of C6H12O6. This compound is glucose. You have 1 to 2 minutes to answer the question, students. Okay? We have 1 to 2 minutes to answer the question. What will be the answer of this? What is the answer coming? We have to find the molecular mass of C6H12O6. What will we get? What is the atomic mass of carbon? How much is the value?
12U.
6 plus 12 plus how many hydrogen? 12 into 1. How many oxygen? 6. What is the atomic mass of oxygen?
16.
Then what is the answer coming? What is that? 72 plus 12 plus 96. Student, what answer is we are getting?
180U.
180U. This is the molecular mass of one molecule of glucose. Molecular mass of one molecule. What is this compound? C6H12O6, or what we call it, glucose. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Therefore, we will be able to calculate the molecular masses if we know the value of the atomic masses. And when I write U means one molecule. What do you mean by U? 1. When I say mass of carbon 12, what it means? One atom of carbon. One atom of carbon. 12U, U. When I write U, so it is a very small scale, student. Very small scale. And another concept we are defining, student, formula unit mass. What is the need of formula unit mass? We told you when ionic compounds are formed, they are formed from what? Ionic compounds are formed from by ions. There, what type of ions will be there? when ionic compound is formed. There will be positive ions and negative ions. So what we are saying, if there is an ionic compound, student, what it will have? It will have cations and anions. And what will happen? One cation will not be attracting one anion, it will attract more anions. So when I say it is NaCl, student, it has positive and negative. It has sodium positive ion and Cl minus negative ion. But there will be large number of collection of these ions. Okay? So formula mass is defined in such cases when you have ionic compound and the sum of the atomic masses of the ions present in the formula, okay, in the formula unit of ionic compound is called the formula unit mass. Whereas molecular mass is sum of the atomic masses of atoms in a molecule. Atomic molecular mass is the sum of masses of atoms in a molecule. Formula unit mass is the sum of atomic masses of ions present in the formula. In this, there are ions. So if I want to find the formula unit mass of NaCl, that means I have to, what I have to do, I have to know the atomic mass of Na plus and also the atomic mass of Cl minus ion. If I will add the two, then I will get the formula unit mass. And we already know this does not exist as discrete molecule. There, one sodium ion attracts many chloride ions, and one chloride ion attracts many sodium ions. But for calculation, I will take the atomic mass of sodium ion and chloride ions. Interesting thing is that mass of electron is negligible. It is very, very small. So the atomic mass of Na plus will be almost equal to the atomic mass of sodium. No problem. So whatever Na plus I am saying, it will be the mass of the sodium. I can take it. Similarly for Cl minus, I can take the atomic mass of Cl. There will be no difference. Got it? So if I say the atomic, here for example, student, examples teach us more. We are saying find the formula mass of NaCl. Now what I am saying, formula mass is defined as sum of the atomic masses of ions present in the formula unit of the ionic compound. You have 1 minute to answer the question. Find what will be the formula mass of NaCl, student. Use the atomic mass table. Atomic mass table has been given to you in the previous lectures. We have shown you. How will you find for NaCl? In this you have, as I said, you have sodium ions and chloride ions. Then what will be the answer of this? You will use atomic mass of Na plus plus atomic mass of Cl minus, which will be the same as atomic mass of sodium. I am now writing atomic mass of Na plus atomic mass of Cl. Because the mass of electron is negligible. So what is the atomic mass of sodium? How much, students?
23U.
23U. What is for Cl?
35.5U.
And what is the answer?
58.5U.
Therefore, student, 1 unit of NaCl. What will be the mass of 1 unit of NaCl? 58.5U. Next question. This is question number 1. Question 2. Find the formula mass of CaF2. So we have to know what is the atomic mass of calcium, what is the atomic mass of fluorine. Then we will be able to calculate, student. You can check the tables and see what is the atomic mass of calcium and fluorine. What atomic mass we gave for fluorine, students, and for calcium? For calcium, what is the atomic mass?
40.
40 U. For fluorine, find out what is the atomic mass of fluorine from the tables, atomic mass tables. Search from the atomic mass table, student, for fluorine. You can use some whole number near to that, no problem. How much is given in the books?
19.
19 U. Then what is the answer?
59.
Calcium. How will I say? What is there is a one calcium 14, but there are two fluorines. How many? 2. 2 into 19. What will be the answer then?
78.
You have one calcium and 2 fluorine. 40 plus 38. 78 U. Clear?
Yes.
This is the formula mass of calcium fluoride. Question number 3 on the screen. More questions we solve, the better it is because we learn more, student. What is the formula mass of KNO3, students? KNO3. KNO3. KNO3, students. What is the atomic mass of potassium? Nitrogen and oxygen. Nitrogen, you know already, 14 U. Oxygen, you know, 16 U. What is potassium in the books? How much it gives? What will be the atomic mass of potassium, students? 39. Then what will be our answer? What will be the formula mass? Formula mass, student. KNO3. What is potassium? 39 plus nitrogen 14. How many oxygens?
3.
3. What is the answer coming?
101.
101.
Yes, sir.
So student, this is now easy. We can work out the formula mass or molecular mass of any compound. Is it difficult? Values are given. We will use it. Here is a top question, student, for you. Top question. Calculate the molecular masses. You have to answer the question. Calculate the molecular mass. Molecular masses, student. Hydrogen, oxygen, chlorine, carbon dioxide, CH4, C2H6. Okay. You have 1 minute for each. You have 1 minute for each. Answer the question. What is the atomic mass? Hydrogen, carbon, oxygen, chlorine. These are some of the important ones which we must know. Hydrogen, you are saying 1 U, carbon 12 U, oxygen 16 U, 35.5 U. All this you already know. Nitrogen 14U. We can always use them and find it. So what is this? 2 into 1? 2 units. 2 into 16. How much?
32.
2 into 35.5. Carbon dioxide. 12 plus 2 into 16. How much? 12 plus 4 into 1. How much? 12 into 2 plus 6 into 1 equals to, find out, student. And you have C2H4. Then you have NH3. And you have CH3OH. All right. Find the molecular masses of all these compounds, students. And finish this work. What is the answer for CO2?
CO2.
What will be this? 12 plus 32.
44.
44. That is the mass of one molecule of CO2. What is CH4?
16U.
What is C2H6? It is ethane. C2H6 is ethane.
30U.
Huh? 30.
Yes, sir.
This is ethene. What is the mass of this? 2 into 12 plus 4 into 1. How much?
36U.
36. How?
28U. 20.
24 plus 4, 28. What is NH3?
17U.
What is CH3OH? How much it is coming?
Mm-hmm. 32U.
32. So by this way, we are able to find the molecular masses of the compounds. Any difficulty?
No, sir.
Very good. Very good. You can solve it, student. That is the point. And then we talked about formula unit. Formula unit was talked in which cases? Ionic compounds.
Yes, sir.
Because there are ions. And for example, now he says masses of Zn Na2. You are given Zn 65U, sodium 23U, potassium 39U, carbon. These atomic masses are given. So, student, you have to answer. What will be for ZnO? What is the zinc?
65U.
Oxygen. How much is it coming? Formula.
81U.
Formula unit mass. Number 2 top question. NO2 2 into 23 plus 16. How much was this? 1?
81U.
U. And what is Na2O?
62U.
What else is there? K2CrO3. Find the formula unit mass of K2CO3, students. K2CO3. Two into how much potassium? 39. Carbon how many? 1. Oxygen how many? 3. What is the answer coming then?
138U.
138U, that is the mass of one molecule of K2CO3. Students, I hope the idea is very clear how to calculate the molecular masses, how to write the chemical formula. So in our concept board, student, which we have used, we have told you how to write chemical formula of the compounds and how to name the compounds if chemical formula is given, and how to find molecular masses of the compound. So all these we can easily do it, right? So this is the key takeaway from today's class. And students, key takeaway, and students who have already subscribed the channel, they will get recorded videos which can be used for 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, BSc and higher classes. Because we are solving every question and more questions from different sources, as well as we will be solving MCQ, there will be quiz. So keep on sharing our videos and ask your friends to subscribe the channel. There is a plenty of important information present in here. And then I will see you in the next class. Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you, sir.